Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
I am Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. Again, I am Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht.
That's right, it is Yacht Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to do adult contemporary hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they are normally of a Caucasian persuasion. Now, I want to get something out of the way right now. Normally on Wednesdays, or a year ago on Wednesdays, I was doing something called Wellness Wednesday, and it would give you guys an update on my mental health and my physical health. And then I stopped doing that because I wasn't getting a lot of response. But I do want to tell you guys that something that has happened recently. So, I was sick around April, end of April, beginning of May, and I missed a lot of work and I was in a lot of pain. Now, here, fast forward it to today is June the 7th, and I go to weigh myself and I am at under 300 pounds, which I haven't been in years. I haven't been under 300 pounds. And I think it has a lot to do with, I think, a particular medication that I was taking. And even though I am waiting on a refill to pick it up at the pharmacy, I haven't taken it in like maybe 3 weeks. And I notice how, granted I've been more thirsty because it is a diabetic medication. I've been extremely thirsty. I'm noticing that I'm dropping a lot of weight, and that weight, I think that other one used to keep a lot of weight on me. So I have to contemplate if this is something that I'm going to ask my doctor to stop doing refills for, and in lieu of maybe some other medication that doesn't cause weight gain, because I like feeling less. I like feeling a little bit thing. I like being able to look down and go like, oh, hey, little buddy. Things like that. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give you guys the update. Now, this first song that I'm going to do is an artist that, in a way, I've been kind of like avoiding, but I don't know why. Maybe it's because most of this person's hits were covers, except for this one. And this is Anne Murray, a Canadian singer. And this is from 1978, May of 1978. So I would have been turning like 9, maybe 8, 9, depending on what time. Well, no, it can't be because I was born May 1st, so I was probably about 9. And so the song is called You Needed Me. Now, this is a big, huge song, especially back in the day, but it's very kind of melancholy-ish type of a song. So maybe that it was because maybe my mood wasn't really there that I didn't want to hear this song. And there's a lot of live versions of this song. And when you have a certain type of or certain performance in your head, and normally they're the album version or the radio version that you hear, the live version sounds a little bit less. And it's not like Anne Murray is like AC/DC or Led Zeppelin where you want to see them performing, get on down. No, Anne Murray ain't like that. She ain't dancing. She ain't really doing any movement. She's just sitting there and singing. So maybe that's one of the things. So, you also know you have a hit song or you've made it in a certain pop culture when Family Guy does your song.
So high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me. You needed me.
So let's take a look at what this song did on the charts and Balemo. It went to number 2 in Australia, number 1 on the Canada country tracks, number 1 on the Canadian adult contemporary tracks, number 1 on the Canadian top singles, number 7, I'm not surprised because she's from Canada, so you know what it is. So number 7 in Ireland, number 22 in the Netherlands, number 6 in New Zealand, number 5 in South Africa, number 22 in the UK, number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 3 on the US adult contemporary, and number 4 on the U.S. Hot Country Songs. And I've said before, back when I was growing up, everything, I never put music into categories. It was just music. Because, you turn on the radio and you would hear something like You Needed Me on a pop radio station when you never listened to country music radio stations, because everything was, music. So it's not until later on that I started putting things in the categories of rock and roll, R&B, hip hop, new wave, whatever, industrial, all that other kind of stuff. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm doing at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Anne Murray and You Needed Me.
Damon, don't do this! You need me!
I cried a tear, you wiped it dry. I was confused, you cleared my mind. I sold my soul, you bought it back for me, and held me up, and gave me dignity. Somehow you needed me, you gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, and I can't believe it's you, I can't believe it's true. I needed you, and you were there, and I'll never leave. Why should I leave? I'd be a fool, 'cause I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope when I was at the end, and turned my life back into truth again. You even called me friend, you gave me strength to stand alone again, to face the world out on my own again. You put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me.
slow fade. I like that. So here's the thing. I still love the song, as I, always love this song. But what gets to me is that now, as an adult hearing the song, this seems like a very one-sided affair. It's like, you did all this stuff for me because you needed me. It was not necessarily like she needed you. And it seems very one-sided in a way when you listen to it. You hear a lot of people nowadays, or young people nowadays, who are saying they want all these things from this guy, but in return, all they want to do is give them their beauty, and basically nothing else. And that seems very one-sided, because when you're the only one working on a relationship and the other person isn't doing anything, it's heartbreaking. And so, I would love to hear, even though I know there isn't one, the other side of the story. Like, you needed me, you put me on this pedestal. When I was down, you brought me back again, and all these kind of things. But, what was she really doing for the guy? Because it sounds like that person is kind of broken, and then you being put back together again, and then, it's just me. But it's still a great song. I can understand, where it might have resonated with, adults at that time, because once you become an adult, you start getting into those relationships and start thinking about, like, I'm willing to do this, I'm willing to do that for this other person because I love this person. But does this person love me? Just saying. If you are, and the arrangement and everything else like that was beautiful in this song, and she has that voice that can get down like this, very down, and then get da, da, da. She can get up. It's a very small little range there, but it starts on the low end and doesn't really get so high. But that's fine. We have a lot of singers out there that are within that range. So now, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment.